After viewing my first video, you've learned some important things about pool. You've learned the proper stance, you've learned how to hold the cue correctly, and you've learned how to use a bridge. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing some more advanced tips that are extremely important in pool. I'm going to be showing some different shots in the order of the game and how you play it. Now, I'm going to show a proper way to shoot them and a commonly used incorrect way to shoot them for most shots. And I'm going to explain why one way to shoot the shot is right and why the other is wrong. First off, we're going to talk about the lag. The lag is used to start most in almost every match. For the lag, you and your opponent each take an object ball, not the cue ball. With it being behind the head string, you shoot down into the bottom rail and have the ball come back. Whoever's ball is closest to this bottom rail wins. It's okay if it hits this rail and comes out to wherever it comes out to. It's not a foul. But if you hit any side rail or your opponent's ball or make it in the pocket, you automatically lose the lag and it's forfeited to your opponent. Me and my friend Kelton are going to display some ways to shoot the lag. You'll find often when you're lagging, people will wait until after you shoot to shoot the lag. A good way to trick them in this is to jack up and hit the ball with low. You can hit it more firmly than what you normally would because it puts a backspin on it and stuns it till about here, and then it'll roll forward and then come back. We'll display that in this lag. Ready? So you can see, he hit his easier than I hit mine, and his came back a little bit further. Next, we're going to show you a normal way that most people hit their lag. Ready? You hit it with center English into the bottom rail. The object is to get your ball as close as possible. As in the first lag, he won, he was closer. In this lag, my ball's closer. Now here's some parts of the lag to where you could also falter or foul. Ready? As you can see, mine hit the side rail. I automatically lose the lag. If you both hit the rail like he did, then we'd end up re-lagging. Alright, one last time. This is one more normal way to shoot the lag. The lag is an extremely part of the game. It determines who breaks first and sometimes who wins the set. You have to be in a controlled environment where you know how the table rolls to have a perfect lag. It changes from table to table. So that's how you lag. After winning the lag, you'll have to break. Depending what game you're playing depends on the break. It also depends on your opponent's skill level. If they're better than you, I'd recommend a side break. You do the side break because the balls cluster up more and it gives you more of an opportunity to get a shot. To do the side break, you send the cue ball into the second ball of the rack with inside English. In other words, if you're breaking from the right, you put middle left on the cue ball. Also, bring the cue ball even from 1 diamond up or over to 2 diamonds up. Shoot like a hard shot. Also, try to use either a break stick or a house cue, that way you don't damage the ferrule or tip of your normal playing cue. You might even want to bring the cue ball over a little bit closer to the rail in some cases. Notice how I was still able to pocket 2 balls, but the balls are still cluttered up. That way there's no easy runouts. You have to work for everything you get. Next is more of a head-on break. This is for if you are better than your opponent and you want the balls out more to run out. Take a normal rack, in this one you want to break almost as hard as you can. You want to be halfway between the middle and first dot and even with the second dot up. This one you want to hit square into the head ball as hard as possible with Middle English. This break's less likely to make a ball, but however, you see how only those balls there are the only ones tangled. Everything else is out and ready for you to run. That's how you break 8-ball. When you're not playing 8-ball, you're most likely playing 9-ball. There's 2 successful breaks for 9-ball. At a beginner level, you might want to break from here. Middle diamond to middle diamond, right in the middle. For this break, you want to use high English, hit the head ball as hard as possible. You use high English so the cue ball spurts back through and breaks up any clusters that are left in the middle. You can see when the cue ball hit the rack, it came back and went forward over to there. Now comes the second break of 9-ball. This break is much more popular. Taking the cue ball from the side, around about to where you would break from your 8-ball break from the side, you use a little bit below center English and hit the 1-ball right in the face. These balls spread much more rapidly. As you can see, there's no cluster whatsoever on the table. That's how you break 9-ball. Position is one of the most key aspects in pool, only second to pocketing balls. There are 3 easy position shots to learn. First off is the draw shot. The draw shot's used by shooting a ball with putting low English on the cue ball and making the cue ball spin backwards and come straight down. There's a saying that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. This is shown in the draw shot and follow through shot because you don't hit any rails at all. This is by no means an easy shot to get back down on. So what you do is you line up on your ball ready to make it with center English. Then once you've lined up to make it, adjust the cue ball properly. I'm aiming low on the cue ball. I'm going to follow through and draw down table. Now I'm ready, easy on the 6-ball, where it's easy to make. The next shot is a follow shot. The follow shot is more commonly used than the draw shot because it's seen more. Now in this scenario, if I were to stop the cue ball, I'd be left right here. If I were to draw it, I'd be left where the cue ball is now. So what I want to do is I want to make the cue ball follow it. Now there's 2 different ways to follow. For long follow shots, you're going to want to use high English and stroke through. So aim just as you did before with center English. Aim up on the cue ball, stroke through. Just as on the draw shot, I got right down table and on the 6-ball. Now, the other way to conduct a follow shot is with low English. But instead of jabbing it hard, you want to stroke through completely. Say the 1-ball's right here, and I need angle on the 6-ball. The easiest way to do it is with low and follow. Put low on it, follow through. See how I follow through, unlike on the draw shot? Now an easy but looking difficult shot to practice is a 3-rail position shot. Say you're shooting the 6-ball and you need to get on the 3. Your cue ball's here. The easiest route to take is shoot the cue into the 6, traveling 1, 2, 3 rails down to here, possibly 4 or 5, depending if you hit these rails. What you do with this shot is you shoot it with high left-hand English to spin it around. Those are some easy position shots to use.